Do you think you got depression? You're sad all the time. You're feeling down. Everything sucks and fuck. You have no clue where the fuck you're heading. You don't see no future. You're just sad. Everything is sad. The future is sad. Well, first of all, why do you think you have depression? Did you ever ask yourself that? That is one reason why we journal. We ask these questions. And if you ask yourself right now, why do you think you have depression? When you go really deep down, you find out that your previous actions or your actions that you're doing for months, weeks, months, maybe years, kind of turn you into a way to be more depressed, because while you're doing those shit habits, how the fuck do you expect to be that happy guy? Imagine some happy rich guy. He's really successful. He has it all. He has everything he wants. You think he's doing those shit habits? Maybe he is time to time doing something that is more degen, but like, look at his actual life, the side he's not telling you. He works so fucking much, and maybe he's successful right now, but when he started, he was not doing those shit that he's doing now. So, however, ask yourself what you're doing. Ask yourself about your fucking actions. Where are your actions taking you? Because in this case, if you're feeling depressed, they're probably not really good. They're not taking you anywhere good. Unless you're on the grind, you're hardworking. But if you're doing that, over time, your life is gonna change and improve. But you gotta stick to it, and you gotta cut out all the bad shit. Now I'm gonna tell you, I felt the exactly same way as you. And I was stuck in this fucking zone for weeks. I think it was months, actually. Until I realized exactly what I just told you. Ask yourself about your actions. And now, why do you think you even have depression? You have depression with a reason. Depression, we should actually be grateful for depression. Because depression is actually your body telling you that something is not right. You're not doing something correct. You're not doing something. You're not living up to your potential. You're not chasing your purpose. You're not doing what you should be doing. That is what depression is telling you, basically. And if you look at it from this perspective, you're going to be able to find out, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? What the fuck do I need to do? How do I get there? And then actually do it and take that fucking discipline and do it. So, before I go on and tell you how to actually get away from this depression, you gotta understand two things. First of all is instant gratification. And what is that? Instant gratification is the bad habits, activities, or whatever the fuck you're doing that gets you dopamine hits right now in this moment. For example, scrolling TikTok, watching porn, doing some degen stuff, smoking weed, whatever the fuck. That shit is giving you benefits right now. You're getting these dopamine hits. Oh, I'm feeling good, man. This shit's nice. But like, yeah, when you're off that later today, in the night, tomorrow morning, you're gonna feel like shit. Before you go to bed, you're gonna know that you have done nothing and you're gonna feel like shit. So basically, instant gratifications are the activities that bring you dopamine hits and pleasure right now, but in long term, they actually kind of deform your life. They make it worse. And then we got a second thing, and that's delayed gratification. And delayed gratification is basically sacrificing pleasure today for a win, victory, and a better life later on. So for example, you wake up today, you take that cold shower, you grind on your fucking business even though you have no results. You get nothing. You study, you learn, and all this shit. It's not that fun to do in the moment. It's not as fun as scrolling TikTok, watching porn, and doing all this other shit, right? It's not as fun. But actually, in the long term, in a few months, you're gonna get, I don't know, money out of that. You're gonna have the knowledge. You're gonna be in social situations, and you're gonna know how to lead them and all this stuff. You're gonna be a better person. You're gonna be happier. You're gonna have everything that you would not have if you would be doing the instant gratification. So delayed gratification is sacrificing today for a better future. And not just your future, but your family's future too. You want to take care of your family, your kids, your future wife. You even want to have a future wife and kids, right? Like, you won't even achieve that if you're not going to be a G. I mean, you can, but do you want a low quality or a high quality relationship? It's another thing. So now that you understand instant and delayed gratification, it's pretty obvious which one is better, right? Yeah, you're thinking right now, oh yeah, delayed is way fucking better. I want to do delayed. But of course it's fucking hard. It's gonna take some time and effort to actually stop doing instant gratification and get into delayed one. So there's many methods that you can use. You can go monk mode, you can just cut out this shit. But you gotta improve your willpower. So I got some videos about that, but the base point of everything is your mental health and your focus. If you're able to be focused in the moment, have a strong willpower, And most of all, if you're able to have a good mental health. If you have good mental health, you won't even want to do this shit, because you're gonna be like, bro, I don't need this. You have to change your self-image. You have to stop thinking I'm the guy that plays games, but I'm trying to quit. No, you're no longer the guy that plays games. You're now the guy who's on self-improvement, who's fucking hardworking, and who's gonna achieve and reach whatever the fuck he sets to reach. So stop thinking like you're a dumbass and start thinking like you're the fucking G. You know the quote Mike Tyson said? You gotta be the champion before you are the champion. You gotta be that man. You gotta train like him. You gotta think like him. You gotta see yourself, feel yourself doing this shit. And then you can achieve it. But if you're gonna be like, oh, I'm just the guy who trains here, I'm gonna go in the ring and try to fucking battle the champion and think you're gonna win? Obviously not. So you gotta think smarter, my guy. And alright, so how do you actually break free from this depression? You gotta stop doing those short-term, instant gratification habits and start replacing them. Not just stop doing them, you know. Oh, I'm smoking weed every fucking day. I wake up and now I'm gonna stop smoking. You're gonna wake up the next day and sit there on your bed and be like, what the fuck do I do now? Maybe just one smoke. And then you're gonna get back to it after some time. That is stupid. You should replace yourself. You should make your mind busy. You should go grind after something. Do you understand? You stop smoking the weed, and instead of smoking the weed, you're gonna do some better habits. You're gonna be, I don't know, reading the book, taking the cold shower, making healthy breakfast. I don't know, maybe going on a phone call with your mom every fucking morning, or maybe grinding your ass, the business, gym is a good idea, work out, something, you know. You gotta replace the bad habits with good habits, and that is how to replace those habits kind of easier. Go check out other videos about how to switch with habits. I got a really fucking good video about how to stop doing the bad habits and actually get into another one. And the key point is mental health and your self-image. You gotta change your self-image. I go more into detail about this stuff in this video up here. Now go, remember, embrace the pain no matter how hard it is, motherfucker. Stay hard!